Hey guys, happy Thursday. For me it's a Friday because I have tomorrow off. I am here to do a long-awaited requested video of trying on diapers and a diaper review of the different brand diapers that I have. I have them stacked up on the side over here of all the different diapers I'm going to try on her. And I'm not going to worry about seeing her little private parts because I'm trying to keep it at an angle where maybe it'll be at a minimum, and it is what it is. If it gets flagged, it gets flagged. I'm not going to worry about it. One thing I wanted to share with you guys that I was so floored. Look what showed up. This is the correct diaper I ordered. This is the ginormous one they sent me. You see that they're similar, yet very different. So I'm really pleased. They didn't ask for me to ship this back, although if they would have paid for shipping, I would have been happy to do it. But I'm pleased that this did come so I can actually share with you my thoughts. I haven't even tried this on her yet, so this will be a good time to check it out. But I just wanted to share with you guys that they said they were going to send me a different print because they didn't think they could get this one to me. This one came within the United States, so I have no clue what the deal is. So I'm just gonna be happy with what it is, and this one will just go in a drawer somewhere, or maybe I'll do a giveaway. I'm not sure. But yeah, very pleased that it did finally show up. So we've got Monroe here, and she's currently wearing, I'm gonna leave her onesie on her because I want to see how the diapers might look with it snapped up. So she's currently wearing a GroVia diaper, and this diaper is one of my favorite diapers. I've actually got a handful of favorites that I now put on her, and depending on what she's wearing, I will put on whatever diaper looks best with it. I think that this one fits her really, really well because I'm a big proponent of having the diaper below the belly button, especially when they have like an umbilical stump or something of that nature. I think the proper fitting diapers should never go above a baby's belly button. That's how you know it fits properly. Anything that goes way up above that on a living baby would irritate, especially when they're a newborn that has an umbilical stump that hasn't fallen off yet. That's why they have cutouts on the newborn diapers for disposables. So I think that this is important, but this is actually, it's big enough that it'll fit a larger baby because you just unsnap here. So I'm a fan of this diaper. I like how it fits her. I really like how it fits her. So this will probably be the one I put back on her. But I'm going to take this one off of her. So this is the GroVia. And I'm going to show you guys. This is, oh geez, here we go. So that's the brand. They have really beautiful colors too, which is also why I really like the brand of diapers. And I'm just going to keep her little legs folded up while I go for the next diaper. The next one I'm going to show on her is called Simplex. It's blueberrydiapers.com. This is a diaper I received with another baby. And I've never tried this one on her either, although it's about the right size as the others. And this one also looks like it's been folded down so that it's underneath the belly button, and I can already see that it's going to need to be folded down again. So if you have a bigger doll that you don't want to have it come down below the diaper or the belly button, you can definitely do that. Let's see. I'm a fan of having like lots of options for diapers on my babies. See, this does actually fit her quite nicely, although you got to kind of play with how far in these snaps get snapped because you want it to fit well, but you don't want it to be snug or too tight, especially with silicone. You don't want it to cause an issue and create dents or, stress the silicone around the legs. That actually does fit her quite well. It seems to fit her properly, which that's also the key. Like, see, it's below the belly button. It does come up a little bit higher than the GroVia. So I like this one. This one's pretty good. This one isn't as puffy. So this one has less lining in it because some of these are more puffy And so if like an outfit is a little loose on her, I like to have generally a little bit more of a puffy type of diaper, if that makes sense. And yeah, I mean, she fills that out nicely, but it's not overly bulky. So I like this one. This one's a nice diaper on her. And this is the first time we've seen this on her, that I've put it on her at least. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show, I'm going to try the Happy Flute. So the new one I just got, I'm going to try that one. And this one has a built-in liner, so it's an all-in-one versus some that you can actually put a liner in. And I'm sure you could actually add an additional liner if you really wanted, you know, for a living baby and you wanted more absorbency, you could actually do that. So this one again is Simplex. And we're going to cover your little girl bits up the best we can. I'll review the video later if I see that it's showing too much too often or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do, but I will review the video. Okay, so this is the first time I've put a Happy Flute diaper on her. So let's see how this goes. I believe, see now this is still pretty big. I don't know. I think you can pull it up this way. See, this is the fun of trying out a new diaper. I haven't even tried. Let's try this. We'll just try to take up some slack. I think that's how, yes, and it has one more button or one more snap that you could go even higher on that, and I think I actually will. Trial and error with these, because all diapers, all of the cloth diapers tend to be a little different. So figuring out how the sizing works and how to do the adjusting to each one of the diapers is crucial. I mean, it's how we figure out how to do all of this stuff and make them fit the baby. It's how you would do it with a real baby too, is depending on their age, you adjust it accordingly. All right. So this one looks like it goes really, really small because you can overlap this side to this side. So if you have a teeny tiny newborn, so this might actually work for a premature baby, preemie size baby, for those of us that are putting them on dolls. But I'm not a huge fan of it coming up to her belly button. I can push it down a little bit. Overall, it fits her pretty well, but I would probably just pull it down a bit so that it's not really on top of that belly button stump. Because with silicone especially, we don't want to have something pushing up against it that could cause friction or cause the silicone to tear or pull away from anything. But overall, I think it fits her well. It's a cute diaper. Glad it fits after all the angst over it. So this is another brand diaper. It's called Creations by Laura, Little B Creations. This one actually, I feel like this one came with a Romy baby. I think that's where it came from. And I kept it for whatever reason. I don't know why. But it's one that I have had on Monroe. It's the one I actually first put on her when she came home. Because to me, I think the Lil Joey brand, which is what I would normally put on most of my dolls prior to getting Monroe, is the Lil Joey brand, and I think that it's just a little too snug on her, which I'll show you guys momentarily. But this one seems to fit her really well. It's also a different type of fabric, and I really like the type of fabric that it is, and it literally just, it fits really, really nicely, I think. Let's pull it down. Sometimes we put them too far up your back. So yeah, I'm a fan of how this one fits her. Fits nicely around the leg, but it's not too snug around the leg. So this one is actually one of my favorites on her, and I like the softer fabric that it is. How effective it would be for a living baby? Probably not so much, because this is not waterproof, like leak proof. But anyways, I'm going to show you the comparison to the Lil Joey now. So you guys can see, because I'm not a fan of the Lil Joey on her. I think it's just she's too big around for it, and it just squeezes her silicone a bit much. And I know other collectors that have the Dwayne, so the same sculpt, actually like how the little Joeys fit. So I don't know whether it's because she doesn't have the soft core tummy that it just fits her differently. I don't really know what the difference is, to be honest with you. But I think it's just a little too snug. I don't know, I'm just not as big a fan of these as I am on a smaller Claire baby. So my previous dolls, I would have said, yes, this is the perfect fit, and this is what I would have them wear. Like, for instance, like Eloise has the white little Joey diaper. So it's just like this, but it's white. But it's just a little small for her. If you were here in person to see the way that it's tight around her legs, and if I loosen this, it still doesn't fit right. Like, then it's too loose, because technically it's not too tight, because I can literally easily get fingers in there, but around the legs, it just doesn't, it's too snug. Too snug for my liking, so we don't use this one, but that's how it fits her. If she wasn't, a delicate medium such as silicone, I probably wouldn't care so much, but she is silicone, so it's something that I do worry about. So the next one is from Bambootie. This is actually a one size fits most. And I've never tried this one on her either since I've gotten this. So we'll try this one next. It is a much bigger diaper overall. And we'll see how it fits her with everything kind of snapped up to a newborn size, because it's supposed to be able to fit a newborn size, but it's definitely a much more roomy type of diaper from what I'm used to using. So from what I was told, let me think here. I'm trying to remember how I was shown how to do this. Oh boy. This is one of those really super complicated ones, because I don't remember how it, see, I just had it folded up because it's supposed to see how big it is on her, but it's supposed to be able to be folded up to, all right, I'm going to take this off of her. I'm going to put the Imagine one on her in between, and I'm going to try to figure this one out. See what I mean? They're complicated. I've actually had to look up instructions on how to size them properly. So this is her Imagine brand diaper, which I'm also a huge fan of how it fits her. This is also one that came with her from Claire, and I believe this is a very good fit for her, and I've recommended this diaper for many other collectors that were looking for a good, not overly fluffy kind of diaper for our reborns. So that one fits her pretty well. Let's see if I can figure this out. So I feel like this is so complicated. There's snaps literally everywhere. Is it this way? I don't think so. So there's snaps that are supposed to be for one thing and some that are backwards for another. But it's supposed to be something of this nature where it folds up and then over, but I'm not sure if it's this. Oh, I think it's this way. You fold it down over top and then, okay. I think I figured it out, but this is the Imagine brand, guys, which you've seen on her many a times, because this is the one she's probably worn the most, other than the GroVia that I've had her in a lot. I just keep trying to cross her little legs how they should be, so it keeps her a little self-covered. All right, so let's see if I can do this. It's taxing my brain. All right, little baby, thank you for being so, she's so calm and she's just patient. All right, so I believe it goes something like, let's see, this way, let's see. I've never put this on her. So this is all new to me, guys. Okay. Oh boy. So not a fan. Not a fan. I would not have known that because it's just too big. It's too big, too bulky. I just think it's too big for this size baby. This would be better for a larger baby. As you can see, it's like right on top of her belly button, which I'm not a fan of. So, and we only know by trial and error. So I wouldn't buy this, the all one size by this brand again, because it's way too big. But I've seen these on lots of dolls before. So there are collectors out there that really like them, but not for me. So, Monroe, we're going to take that off you. And I'm going to put back on her GroVia because I like this one a lot on her. Let's see how long. We're at over 15 minutes. Okay. I was trying to move this along as best I could so I could show you all of them. And I actually do have other brands that I haven't shown here. I have a, what one do I have? I'm trying to think of the one I have that's in my diaper bag that I also have on Amy Webb. I can't remember the name of it though. Sorry about that. Get a phone call right nearing the end of this video. But Bum Genius is the other one that I have, and I've had that one since it came with a Claire baby once upon a time. And it's also Velcro. So I don't necessarily love the Velcro. I'm not a fan of Velcro around, oh, and this is the GroVia one back on her. I'm not really a big fan of Velcro on my dolls, especially silicone, because Velcro scratches. And I think it can cause a tear in the silicone if you drag the scratchy side of the Velcro across the silicone accidentally. So I steer clear of all Velcro around my babies, especially silicone. Vinyl, not so worried about it, even though it could scratch the paint, I guess, or the varnish. But I'm less worried around a vinyl than I am around silicone. Silicone is just a much more delicate medium. It tears easily if you just move it just right, something across it. Like I don't like it. So I just don't steer clear. So there she is. She's back in her GroVia pink, light pink. I have like a more of a darker coral pink color in the same diaper that I also put on her, but since she's got lighter, she's got white on. She's still in her little onesie. This says Monroe Taylor because that's her given name by me, but she's still a Claire Taylor baby, so it's kind of like a first and middle name, I suppose. I don't know. But FYI, guys, also, if you've hung in through this length of time of the video, thanks for hanging in there with me. But I also wanted to let you guys know, anybody out there that's interested, Claire has just released a new kit edition with 4 prototypes, and she ended up doing the very affordable line, which is partial silicone dolls, which means you get the head, limbs, and then a cloth body, and they're super cute. And I think she's pretty genius for putting out a more affordable line for collectors out there, because there's a lot of people that are constantly saying they can never find a Claire Taylor doll, or they're too expensive, and I think this is a good way for her to reach more collectors across the board so more people can have them. Because let's face it, everybody should be able to enjoy a Claire Taylor baby, because they are very special. They're gorgeous. They will come as kits so they can be painted by the collector or another artist, kind of like how, she did with the Willow kits. So yeah, it'll be fun to see those brought to life, but I believe they'll be available soon, so you can check them out on her website. They are listed there, but they're not shown for sale yet. I believe the prototypes are going up for sale with a buy it now at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, something like that. So check those out if you're interested. But hopefully, there you go. There's my review. I would say that definitely my favorites of these all are going to be the Imagine diaper. This is one of my favorites. The GroVia that she's wearing is also a favorite, as well as the Creations by Laura Little Bee Creations. I think these are my all-time 3 favorites of all of the diapers I've had on her. And you'll probably almost never see her in a disposable diaper just because I just don't care for them on my dolls. I don't know. But there you go, guys. There's my review and sharing with you all of the different types of cloth diapers that I have. And yeah, hopefully it helps out somebody out there that is exploring cloth diapering for their babies, their baby dolls. So I hope you all are having a great start to, well, we're almost middle way through the day, but I hope you're having a great Thursday, guys, and Monroe and I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.